Someone is thinking about you. 10 psychic signs. Would you ever consider that whenever you have ideas about anyone, they could be genuine psychic signals that they are thinking about you too? Psychic indications are accurate, and we all experience them from time to time. You don't recall them? Allow me to refresh your memory. You thought of calling your friend or loved one, but you decided to ignore it, or perhaps came across some work that made you busy and forgot to make the call. However, they called you sooner within the same hour or day. That is what we are discussing. Human life is intertwined with forces that are not physical. The stronger your vibrations, the more you're in tune with the universe. When you are in tune with the world, it begins to interact with you in some supernatural ways. Even though these psychic indicators may be too faint for you to observe or interpret, they arise more frequently than you believe. They are frequently an indication of how to tell whether someone adores you. In this video, you'll learn 10 psychic signs indicating that an individual is thinking of you, missing you, or like you. So hang back, breathe in, and let me illustrate how frequently you have ignored these indications. 1. Sexual tension. The social phenomenon that precedes sex is referred to as sexual tension. When you link with somebody you have sexual interaction with, and they also feel the same, there is a high possibility of sexual tension between you. It might be a reciprocal attraction or a one-sided attraction. The sexual tension, however, is not caused by the attraction alone. Remember, whenever you choose not to have sex with your partner, you create sexual tension. The fact is that you must have a connection to have sexual desires with someone. There is a psychological force that connects you, regardless of whether you both realize it. It's often difficult to conceal sexual tension. Most people in your circle will quickly notice it. Now you know. The real kicker is that you already understand that this is a genuine psychic indication that you are in someone's mind. The remaining part is to figure out your secret admirer today. 2. Constantly missing someone you care about. Have you heard of the concept energy flows in the direction of focus? If you miss somebody, they could be having thoughts about you. This is one of the essential compasses for determining whether or not someone likes you. It's likely that the individual is aware of your absence and can sense it. While they may not understand why you are missing them, using this psychic sign they can be aware that you think about them. You may not realize it, yet you emit energy into the cosmos in ways you aren't even aware of. Take, for instance, walking into a room where people have been arguing, you'll quickly notice a pall of tension. In the same way, when you miss someone, you receive psychic signals that they are thinking about you. Then you focus your energies on them. Because they had emotions about you, that energy frequently impacts their emotions and causes them to even think about you much more. 3. Sudden bouts of sneezing. A sneeze is a common psychic indication in many cultures. It might indicate that someone is thinking of you. The sneeze begins as nasal irritation and progresses to many sneezing episodes. However, there are some instances where this concept doesn't apply. For instance, when you're ill or exposed to allergens that make you sneeze. Nevertheless, experiencing a case of sneezing without a sensible reason might indicate that an individual is thinking about you. Envision being able to know what type of thoughts they're having. The secret of the fact you can do so. If you sneeze twice in succession, someone could be destroying your reputation. Sneezing 3 times indicates that the individual is thinking well of you. They may be craving you, experiencing sexual tension, or deeply in love with you if the sneeze exceeds 3 times. This is a surefire way to detect when anyone likes you. 4. Flushed cheeks or ears. Consider how you feel after being slapped. Your skin is tingling and somewhat burning on your face. It's not a pleasant sensation, and it's also not a positive psychic indication. Although you may be on someone's mind, if you have this experience, they may have evil thoughts about you. It's akin to the sensation of getting smacked across the face. This indication could sometimes manifest as a pale, scorching feeling. Your reddened ears and cheeks, just like sneezing, could be due to anything else. This might be due to embarrassment, increased body warmth, or an overabundance of blush. 5. Sudden hiccups. Hiccups can be induced by a variety of factors, including too much intake of drinks and meals, quickly ingesting food while under medication, medical ailments, for instance, abdominal surgery, and many more. However, what good is it if you don't have these causal factors? Your odd hiccups could be genuine psychic indicators that a person is thinking about you. Hiccups may be irritating, so it's not unexpected to indicate that someone is criticizing you. The big question: is it possible to figure out who's inflicting your hiccups? Absolutely. If you're paying attention, you could discover that you only experience hiccups with a specific individual, and maybe only when thinking about them. According to Psychic Illustration, there is a high chance of a person thinking about you whenever you think about them. So, during your sudden hiccup, were you or are you thinking about someone? You now have the answer. Complete the dots. 6. Twitching or itching of your eyes randomly. Another genuine psychic indication that someone is thinking about you is a twitching or itchy eye. Although men and women will experience an itch or twitch of an eye, the significance varies depending on which eye is affected. They might reveal whether or not someone likes you. Let me give you a better illustration. If the right eye itches and twitches in males, whoever is thinking about it is having good thoughts. On the other hand, the left eye indicates terrible thoughts. Nevertheless, it's the exact contrary for women. The right eye is drawn to negativity, while the left is drawn to positive. However, when you got some allergies causing you to experience one or both of these feelings in your eyes, please don't take it as a psychic indication. You may require medical assistance. 7. The feeling of touch from someone. Think of that instance when you were with someone, and they inquired whether you touched them, but you never did. Alternatively, you might try to replicate the experience. You notice that no one is in your immediate vicinity when you turn around. Is this something you're familiar with? You probably disregarded it and carried on the last few times you experienced it. While this may be scary, it's an accurate psychic indicator that someone is seriously having thoughts about you. It's caused by the higher frequency with which they're thinking of you, which then prompts energy to be sent in the form of contact. It mainly occurs when you miss someone or have a strong bond with them. Even though it's impossible to know what they think, this psychic sign usually illustrates sexual tension. Regardless of how mild or improper the contact is, it could be a good sign of the sort of emotions they're having. 8. You have dreams about them. When you dream about someone, it accurately means that you're missing them. However, this could also mean that they have similar emotions. This typically happens when two people haven't met for a more extended period. When they think about you, you may experience psychic manifestation through your dreams. Such dreams are, at times, accurate and strong that they may reveal what the individual is thinking. Many people have claimed to have dreamed about someone and then met them the following day or week. However, dreams are a lifetime bit of a puzzle. They may foreshadow future occasions, a product of your encounters, or perhaps your regular imagination. You might call out to the individual and inquire about their well-being to see if the dream is a psychic indication. Alternatively, inform them that you had a dream about them and pay keen attention to their response. 9. Mood swings. Have you experienced a fluctuation of emotions for no apparent reason? You might be cheerful and bouncy one minute, then severe and sad the next. You're enraged for 1 minute, then, you feel a wave of serenity wash over you abruptly. These sudden emotional shifts may indicate that you are the focus of somebody's attention. The concept is that the feeling you are experiencing is linked to the thoughts running on someone's mind. Although mood swings might be frustrating, the feelings you're experiencing are most likely not your own. Still, you could take comfort in that you're getting genuine psychic indicators that another person is full of thoughts about you. 10. Distress when taking your meal. It usually appears out of the blue when you have started eating. This unpredictably uncomfortable feeling when eating is a psychic indicator. You may get the sensation that food is stuck in your throat. What's more, ingestion could be more challenging, and the food may not appear to be going down quickly. Even though you may be cautious about when and the quantity of your consumption, choking might occur. An incident like this is unusual. It becomes much creepier while attempting to take extra caution to find comfort and eat a hearty, delicious meal. When this happens, look around to see if anyone is staring at you with a strained expression on their face. When you are alone, and your body reacts this way, it's an excellent psychic indication that someone is thinking about you. Although some of the psychic indicators listed above might be due to other factors, they are almost always a sign that somebody is concerned about you. If you need clarity about otherworldly incidents, you may always seek guidance from a psychic. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to Itchy Facts channel and smash the like button. Connect with you next time.